We're here at the Outdoor Recreation Council of BC's 50th anniversary conference. This conference brings together First Nations, stakeholders, government agencies, and all the different user groups around the province of BC. We're in beautiful Kamloops, British Columbia, and we're going to share some of the speakers' views and some of the people involved with the trails in British Columbia, so stick around.
The ORC is turning 50. A lot of people have been asking us, there's no outdoor recreation conference. Let's do it. And we have a board of directors that are very, very supportive, and we have a lot of members. We have a lot of friends, and so we found this beautiful venue here in Kamloops. I love to see the energy. I love to see the smiles, and I'm just in a blissful state. Tourism, people from the province, local governments. We've got Tumbler Ridge, we've got Merritt, we've got Vancouver Island. So everybody's kind of learning from each other. Everyone has got there's differences, but there's also a lot of similarities between, the challenges and the issues that everyone is experiencing. Things that kind of feed together, and I think it's really important that we are aware of and just kind of hear from others and get some moral support, and just kind of hear, you're not the only one dealing with, loss of access, problems with Forest Service roads, or volunteer burnout. My hope is that people want us to kind of do this again in the future. It's been, personally, it's been one of the best things that has ever happened to me.
Honestly, I'm just learning so many tidbits of different types of information here. I've been really interested in a lot of the land use and zoning and kind of sustainability aspects of that, because they really are kind of the future of these spaces, the conferences that are happening 50 years from now, talking about these really important issues. When you're part of that community, you're part of, educating people, lifting other people up.
I'm excited about everybody getting together and the collaboration that's happening. We've got land managers, consultants, all the trail groups, we've got environmental organizations. These people are sometimes siloed, but here everybody's together, everybody's talking. What everyone's dealing with, what are people excited about, what are the challenges. What I've heard so far is everybody's dealing with a lot of the same problems.
I think it's really important to be able to show up to events like this for representation. I think it's a great opportunity to advocate to stakeholders in this space. So everyone here is for environmental recreation. Lots of people even talked about access to environmental recreation, but they're talking about access for an able-bodied person.
That's right.
They're not expanding it into thinking about everyone being there. You should never be providing something for them, you should be providing something with them. It's actually being able to get out to a trail and think, if I bring an adaptive rider here, are they going to tell me they enjoyed it, and they're going to tell me that it was a accessible trail? If you can't meet that baseline, then it doesn't matter if you follow the guideline and standards, if the answer to that is no.
It's really important for all the different groups to get together and have an understanding and talk to one another about what's happening in their aspects of outdoor recreation. It's great to have municipalities, user groups, and commercial people together to talk and understand about what they need and what they're trying to do in our province.
And I have to say it, Ted,
96 or 7?
I've known this guy that long. And if you guys want snakes in the grass stories, I got them.
Cut.
The key word is collaboration. As soon as you meet people face to face versus an email, I've emailed you, but then the face to face and the human interaction, that the relationships get built stronger.
Right.
And it's easier then to approach and ask those dumb questions.
Yeah.
Motorized and non-motorized actually can be friends, and they can work together.
And how we can work together to get big ideas and big problems fixed, and do all the behind the scenes planning before you pick up a shovel and with that dirt and make an epic trail.
Yeah, that's
Epic
good.
planning before epic trails.
It's important to me to provide access so having inclusivity for our youth to be out on the trails. Not everyone can afford those expensive bike gear. I really applaud Pemberton for reaching out and making that happen for us.
And bringing in some new ideas and also problem solving, right? So like, how can we problem solve all together?
Our dialogue is stilted and formal when we're in a computer, and when you can have 30 conversations in a day, and I bet I had 30 conversations today, you know, I don't have that many conversations in a month. And then I'm standing here and I can introduce this person to this person. And you just get some positivity, right? You get people energized. Like, you just can't not be energized when you got all these like doers and leaders around you who are telling stories of like cool stuff that they do. So it's really cool. Yeah.
That's great. Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks, Ted.
Yeah, appreciate your
Love
partnership.
it. Love your participation. I love your help. I love your volunteering. It's awesome.
I had gotten a short mountain bike ride in on Saturday, and I'd seen a post earlier in the day from Ted Tempe, who I know is here today somewhere. The dream was to build Half Nelson. And he posted that it was the 16-year anniversary of the Half Nelson mountain bike trail. I get up to the top of the trail to Half Nelson, I slam my seat. It had rained on Friday night, so it was absolutely beautiful conditions, and it's a beautiful trail. And about halfway down, I'm having so much fun. And you know, I think one of the questions Ted asked in his post was, how many times have you ridden this trail in 16 years? And for me, tons.